Step into a new dimension of spirit, transformation, and connection. Join Evidential psychic mediums Kelley Eckhart and Cheryl Murphy for Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed, a powerful new live show on SoulSearch TV. We go live Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, starting September 10th. Receive live psychic and mediumship readings, awaken your gifts, and connect to spirit in real time. Each week, explore deep spirituality, intuitive development, and conversations with luminary experts, healing, past lives, the afterlife, and more. Call in, ask your questions, and receive direct guidance from your spirit team. Watch free on SoulSearch TV or reserve your live reading now. Spots are limited on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, and SoulSearch TV.
Well, hello, friends. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our show today. You're watching Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed. I'm one of your hosts, medium Cheryl Murphy, and this is my lovely cohort, colleague, all-around wonderful friend, and a mentor in her own right, medium Kelley Eckhart. Hey, Kelley, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. You're always so sweet how you introduce me, and I was just there thinking, am I selfish that I let her start? But you have such a beautiful voice that I want you to start. Your flow so beautifully. I love it. You have that radio ready voice, and I don't.
Thank you. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Well, thank you. And thank you, everyone, for being part of our show this week. Hey, Kelley, happy Halloween week. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm not big on Halloween that much, except for it's like fun for events.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm past the whole dressing up, although I am dressing up. You guys might see pictures of me because I'm having a Halloween party, and my costume will be black and white, and my hair is going to be green. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Keep us in suspense, will you? Oh, my Lord. Well,
if it all works out, if it fits me, I ordered it online. It might not fit me.
Well, let me just say hi to everyone. Look, it's been a great week. I mean, I think in general, my healing prayer circle, I did a podcast with Miss Lori Albert last evening, and you can tell the energy shifted, Kelley. I mean, I know you've been busy at your crystal store and you do online events. You can tell the energy shifted around Halloween as we enter into this holiday season.
It's exciting. Yeah, that's been fun. I feel like a lot of people are like really into it and wanting to get out and about. So I'm excited.
I know, and just so many lovely people out there. I just want to say hi to our listeners, and we want to say thank you so much for following us. We have the best listeners. They're so lovely, and you send us these emails that tell us how much you like our show and what we're doing, and either individually or separately. But Kelley, we have such a big listener following. We just want to acknowledge everyone. Thank you so much for following our show.
We totally appreciate it. I mean, I love it too when we go somewhere and somebody comes to say hi to us that, watches the show or, it's like supporting us. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, just lovely, lovely. So welcome to our show today. We want to say we are going to be doing some readings today, but we do want to talk about our events, because we have some special holiday events happening. But before we get there, can I just say one more thing about the energy that's happening right now, Kelley?
Please do.
Because I feel the people I've been working with, like, I don't know, they can feel the shift, like even from beginning students, I'll just say that, even beginning students, so to speak, right? No one's really a beginner after all, but look, the mediumship world, the intuition, it is deepening. It is a time in the year where the energy's higher, the vibration's higher. So I would just encourage everyone, please tune into your guides, your angels, your loved ones. Step outside if it's a full moon or a new moon. See where we are in that moon's phase and practice meditation. Even if you haven't tried meditation before, this is a great month to start. This is a great time to start.
It is. And don't you have an online meditation class?
Well, I do have a 30-day meditation series that's on video, right? That it's
Yeah,
on my
that could be
website.
very helpful
Thank you
for
for that.
beginners.
It
Yeah, a
is.
little
It's a
plug
great,
there.
thank you for that. It's on my shop page on my website at mediumcheryl.com. And it's a 30-day meditation, and it's really about watching me on video, but also practicing with me and doing all those lovely things. Like we do have a meditation on colors. We have a meditation on connecting with your pets or spirit guides or your loved ones. So
I love
it's
it.
something different every day, but for 30 days, it's a great, and that's what they say, right? It takes 21 days to
It does.
develop a habit, a good habit.
Yeah, I will say I definitely, when I first started meditating, I found it very difficult. And I literally started meditating like 12 years ago, 10, 12, 12 years ago. It was hard, but
Mhm.
and when I really became great at meditating was when RJ passed.
Mm.
Because that was my time to spend with him, and I would love, and I did it every day for a year. I sat and I meditated for an hour every morning, and it was such a helpful way for me to deal with my grief, to connect with my son, to build a relationship with spirit in a new way, and enhance my life, and so I love that. I
Oh,
tell everyone, like, even if it's 5 minutes a day, just try it. Just go
mhm.
for it.
What a great, and love to your son,
Yeah,
RJ, for sure, in spirit. Yeah. What a great
he's been
teacher for
active
you.
this month. Yeah.
Yeah, what a great teacher for you and for all of us.
Yeah, it definitely, definitely. And oh, sorry, I was reading something about that she was saying it to us. Yeah, I want to say like the energy has been interesting because a lot of my readings have been about people really going through these like life changes, and
Mhm.
it's scary, but it's like it's growth, and they're moving towards like their their life journey, like they're like opening up,
Mhm.
and it's overwhelming to them, and so I'm just validating, I feel like, for them what they already feel and know, but they want somebody else to say like this is what they feel and know. It's been, oh, where did I go?
I think you're coming up next.
Oh,
There
okay,
we
there
are.
you
We're
go.
coming up next. There we are.
I was like, where'd I
Ta-da.
go?
Ta-da.
I thought I did something. Yeah, so it is a nice shift. I do think there's some things happening right now, and I know like
Yeah.
they say the veil thins. I mean, I don't know where that came from or how, but I will say I do feel a lot of extra energy. I'm a little more sensitive and things like
Mm.
that, and I like it. And that's why I thought this year we usually don't do anything for Halloween. We stay home and we just hand out candy. But I was like, this year I'm having the party on Halloween. It's a Friday night. How
Oh,
fun will
yeah.
that be?
That's good.
We're doing a little potluck and we're all decorating all day today. I've had a blast. I love it.
Uh, you're-
Beautiful.
that's really great. Getting in the spirit of things. And
Uh,
that's wonderful.
yeah,
Wonderful. Great to hear.
I'm excited. Well, looks like we have a few readings today. We have Carolyn, Sharon, Melissa, and Erica.
How
And
lovely.
if you want to purchase a reading, I think we still have one left. You can just email info@soulsearch.io,
Mhm.
and Erica will hop on and get you all set up. All right. So there is one more left, I believe. If you're interested, send the email info@soulsearch.io.
Thank you so much for mentioning that a couple of times, that just to make sure everyone can get a pen and paper. And really, Erica's great. She helps us out terrific. So as
Yeah.
soon as you type that in, send that email to her, she'll get right back to you and give you all the links or the information that you can get on the show today.
Yeah. So do we want to jump into readings now,
I
or
think so. I think so. I feel like it's time, right?
you pick
Let's
a name?
go for the high dive. I'm
Okay.
going to go with Melissa. I
Okay.
don't know why, Melissa. I was drawn to you. We'll see. We'll see, Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Welcome to the show.
Is she here? I don't think she's here.
Oh, she's not here yet. Okay, well,
No, I'm not seeing her name in the participants, so she
okay,
has not arrived yet.
okay.
Okay.
All right, let's move on because I do feel Sharon was going to be my next one. I was like, it's either Melissa or Sharon. So,
Show up.
hi, Sharon. We'll invite Sharon onto this platform with us.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm great.
Doing well. Thank you. How are you?
Did we get Sharon spotlighted too?
I'm doing well,
That's
thanks.
good. That's good. There we are.
There we go. Now we can see you. How can we help you today? What kind of a reading would you like? Psychic, mediumship?
Explain a little bit about the difference.
Yeah. Or how about what questions you have for us, and then we'll be able to help you out. Like what's your burning question or your couple of areas that you'd like us to focus on for you? Oh, and you're muted there, so let's make sure you get unmuted here. Thanks, mate.
Okay. My burning questions. Well, one of them is about relationship. I've been speaking to a few guys and see if any of those are the one or will work out. And another one is about my great work. Like I'm doing great work already, and it's about moving forth with one of my new projects or a few of them and seeing which one is the best. Cool. So I don't know, psychic or mediumship. I don't know which one I would need.
That would be psychic. Mediumship's where we connect with your departed loved ones.
Oh, we could do that, or we could do that. That would be cool.
Well, they're little readings. They're kind of short, so we can only do one of these. And
okay, well, let's do mediumship then.
Okay. Cheryl.
Oh, I don't know. I was on the romantic one.
Oh.
I was already tuning into romantic.
All right.
To romance. You want to start, Cheryl?
Can I just start? Because I
Please.
really want to say, I think this person is around you. Like you have definitely been putting out your intention from meeting someone and from meeting someone fabulous. I feel like this person is not like a previous relationship where I still feel a little bit of heartache from, or I still feel a little of energy ties. Can you get that? Does that make sense there, Sharon?
I've been fairly single for a while, so I don't know who that would be, but maybe if you have a letter.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, this is how I'm feeling. I feel the energy is still in the home. So I feel like in some way there's either a saging to happen or a cleansing or setting up an altar to attract this new love. So whether you light a candle or set the intention, maybe humming or singing, but it is about kind of clearing the energy in your home and preparing for a new love of your life.
Interesting, because I moved into this home maybe in March. And nobody has been in this home.
That's okay. That's okay. You're in the home. So
I'm in the home.
Your energy can definitely have that
beautiful
energy around you. Yes. But I do feel I'm hearing like within 6 months, you're going to be meeting someone. Kelley, when I hand it to her, she may come up with a different date. Okay. But I feel like you're an empath, or you're opening up different doors. As you mentioned, you're dating a couple of guys. I feel like it is one of those people. I'm not sure which one yet, but I do feel it's the one where I feel like the one that you trust, number one. Like this guy is the one I'm trusting more. That's how I want to say that, or that's the gut feeling I get around that. But just going into mediumship really quickly, I do feel your grandmother around. I feel like your grandmother was an influence for you. Do you feel very close to a grandmother, please?
I only knew one grandmother, like in this life. I mean, the other one predeceased my birth, but so she's the only grandparent I knew. So okay. I felt connected, but she died when I was like 16, so I haven't connected with her in a while.
And sometimes we even meet people who have passed that we've never met. Is that right, Kelley? Like we have loved ones that I know I have some loved ones over there I've never met, but somehow they are coming to me in the spirit world. So I know I'm at my time, I feel so I'm going to hand it to Kelley. And Kelley, I know you enjoy compatibility readings.
Oh, I love them. And I want to say, Sharon, I know you said you just moved and that you've been single a while, but were you previously in a long-term relationship with somebody that lived with you?
No.
Never.
Well, yes. I mean, I married.
In the last, like how long ago? Because it feels like maybe 5 years ago.
I was married in from 93 to 98.
Okay.
And then someone lived with me a little bit in like 2003. And then no one's lived with me since except my son.
Interesting, because there is something like lingering around or like holding on like to your energy. So I don't know if this is maybe you holding on to something from the past, but I felt something similar to what Cheryl got. I got, though, it's like you haven't released this to open up space for the right love. I feel like you're not attracting the people that you want, and that's why I feel like you haven't really like met somebody where it's like, oh, I really like this person, because you're holding on to something. So I want to say, like she was talking about cleansing or
Okay.
releasing kind of ceremony. But would you understand being hurt really bad by your last relationship, where like your heart was broken or you felt betrayed in some way?
Hmm. Yeah, my last long relationship, I could see that. And
Well, maybe it's something where you have to, I don't know if you've ever done energy healing or Reiki or any of that. Maybe having something going in with the intention of releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore, opening up your heart for love that you want, and setting your intentions for the type of person you want. Because right now I feel like you're meeting people, and you're attracting people because you have this personality that, is happy and fun and people want to be around it. But I feel like you're not meeting the guys you want. And so I also want you to work on like setting your intentions for the type of man you want to meet.
yes, I've done that. And I've been an energy practitioner for 30 years. So
Okay,
I
well,
understand
maybe do
what you're
some
saying.
on yourself a little bit, because I feel a
Okay.
lot of energy tied to past relationships of
Okay,
pain.
I'll cut the cords.
Yeah, thank you. You know how to do it. Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's all I'm seeing. And I do feel about 6 months. I feel like the beginning of next year, a lot of things open up for you, and you really meet somebody that's kind of on your level. And it's not like you're pulling them up. You guys are supporting each other, and it's like a good match, and you're going to be happy.
Well, what I asked initially is I haven't dated these two guys. I mean, I went on one date with one and I've been speaking to one for a while.
Yeah.
But I just was curious if either of them were.
What's the first name of each one, or initial? Could you just give me initial?
One is M and one is J.
M seems outgoing and more talkative. Yes.
Yeah.
Jay feels like he's hard to get to know, or you're not sure you're getting to hear the whole story. Like it's like he's got a wall up a little bit.
I don't know. I just went on one date with him. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, I feel like M really, I get a good hit from M for you. That's what I'm going to say. We do
Okay.
have to move on.
Yes.
Have another
Thank you
meeting.
so much. I
Yeah, we
appreciate
appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, Sharon. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was great
You
meeting you.
too. You too. Thank you, ladies.
That was wonderful, Kelley.
Yeah.
And
So,
Mhm.
you want to pick the next one?
Well, I was going to ask, is Melissa in the house?
Is Melissa in the house?
But I'm not seeing her. So I would move on to Carolyn.
And we have a Courtney too now. We just purchased.
Oh, hi, Courtney, but
here.
Carolyn.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
How can we help you today?
I am in the process of building an eco-village and a retreat center, and it's a humongous project. And we're nearing the first year, and this first year was very clear in terms of what I needed to do. And now that it's expanding, I'm finding myself a little confused in terms of what my best role really is, and where I need to, what kind of people I need to attract next for which parts of the project, basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I kind of feel what's going on in your mind. Cheryl, do you want me to start this one?
Will you please? Thanks, Kel.
Yeah. So I think that's really great that you're doing this, and I do feel like it's going to be very successful. Now, when you say what kind of people you're trying to attract, you mean to take on as partners to kind of help you get this going? So definitely, people like you, high vibing, doing kind of the things that you want to do, but where you complement each other, right? I do feel like you have a lot of people at your like you have a lot of people that that would be great at this, and I feel like it's really important that these people be someone that you get along with, that you resonate with, and that you're on the same page. And I feel like that's kind of like the people you're thinking. So I don't know why, but I feel like you already have a list. Do you have a list, sort of?
The roles, because there's so much to do, and I'm very capable of doing a lot of things, but where is my time spent the most effective? And
delegating what others can do and focusing on the things that you're good at. And you're good at, I feel like you're a people person. I feel like you're good at making connections and getting things going and managing and the vision. So I feel like that's kind of like overseeing and delegating to the right people. And I think it's important that you have the right people in place so that you can trust and not have to micromanage.
Yeah.
That's why I said I feel like you know these people and you work well together already, or you have. So I feel like they're already in your like your realm of, you can talk to them and just ask them and they'd be happy to do it or want to do it. Like they'd be excited or honored, I feel like, if they have the time. You know, I also feel like, are you thinking of reaching out to somebody you don't know?
Well, that's the question, is like, do I need to find somebody that I don't know yet that can be more of a, co-CEO or strategist or...
I mean, I don't know that you have to do that. I feel like you know all the right people. You just need to put it all together. And I also feel like you're overthinking a lot of it. So sometimes when I do that, I like to meditate. Yeah. And I'll just share a fun little trick that I do and I learned from another psychic is I write down all of my decisions on a piece of paper and rip them all up into little pieces, right? And crumble them up and mix them all up. And then I hold one at a time and I pretend like I'm going to eat it. One of them I can swallow and all the others I won't be able to. It works every time because the body knows, right? I think it's like muscle testing, I guess, kind of. But that's what I do when I get really indecisive. I have the same tendency to overthink and I'm intuitive and I feel like you're very intuitive. And I think it's just, we're great at not overthinking for other people, but ourselves. So that's my little trick. Maybe that might help. I'm seeing though, like you have all the answers, you know what to do. And you're already on the right track. You're just overthinking it or overcomplicating it.
Yeah.
In your mind. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you've already done this, put it on paper. But I just feel like you're on the right track and it's going to be amazing. And don't give up on your passion and your dream.
Yeah.
It feels like it's going to help lots of people.
That's the intention. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to let Cheryl chime in. She might get totally different stuff.
Hey, Carol. So I was so happy and thrilled for you because I felt such big love as you were talking about this. Like, this is your baby. Like, you've really laid the groundwork. You've done so much of this. You've really got the ball rolling. You've started the momentum. I did feel someone that's already part of your team, so to speak, but I do feel like you hire someone and it does feel like an organizer or someone that can, once again, organize, implement, also delegate. Someone maybe be your right-hand person. So I don't know if they're male or female yet, because I actually feel one of each. But I do feel that balance of masculine, feminine, that you are. I mean, I feel so. I feel like you've done all the hard work. You've done it all. It's already happening. It's maybe now we want it to happen faster or slower than what human time and divine timing. But you're manifesting this and getting it on the road or getting it out there for people to sign up. I already feel like a wait list is happening, or people are ready for this. It feels like like two ends meeting, like there is something about divine timing and that they're hearing you is how I'm hearing it. So yeah, that's how I feel. I feel you already have someone on your team, but then you are also hiring, and I felt a male just now when I said that. Someone to be a right hand person, as you said, or a secretary, someone that actually does some of that legwork to help you out, so you can still have that objective perspective and say, okay, now I can kind of see, because I get to take a break or I get to rest and let someone else kind of take my vision and move from there.
Yeah. Is there anything I have a fear around taking on or hiring the wrong people? Is there any way that I would recognize this guy?
I would say you can recognize this individual because they are a lot like you. Like there's more similarities than opposites. So it would be more of a compatibility thing. Like we have the same, even the same way we talk, or the same. Maybe we came from the same hometown. Things like that. Even little things like that can mean a lot about picking or selecting the right person.
Okay, awesome.
I like that, Cheryl. That was great. Yeah, I concur with everything she just said too.
Yeah, like you can rest at night. That's how you pick the right person. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I can go to
Okay.
bed at night.
Yeah, right
pick-
now I can't rest, so there's I
Yeah.
don't
It's like a feeling you're gonna get. You'll just know. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And
And thank you for creating that sacred space that she has going, because it felt wonderful.
I know I got great energy from that. That was great. I'm gonna pick somebody now.
Yeah, you pick someone.
Let's do Courtney. She just paid and she's here.
Hi.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you?
I'm great. How can we help you today?
I was looking for a medium reading.
Oh, great.
So whatever they want to say.
You want to go first this time, Cheryl?
Right away, I felt a gentleman around you. Can you understand that? A man in spirit that you want to connect with, Courtney?
Maybe.
And do you also feel your mom's over there?
No, well, I hope not. Not.
That's fine. And or then
Okay.
would you pick up someone like a mom to you if it's not your mom? Because I still feel the gentleman.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure that out. And would you understand a grandmother? Would that be kind of that feeling?
That would make sense. Yeah.
But I also still feel a man. Do you understand a gentleman in spirit around your age?
Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe that's where we are, right? Someone that's more of a contemporary with you. And would you understand, that they had a depression about them, this gentleman, this person, this man? I feel like there's someone who
Probably.
is responsible for their own passing. Can you understand that, please? Because I feel illness, but I heard mental illness. That's how it was presented to me. If it's no, that's okay. I don't want you to think too hard about it.
Yeah, I mean, I do know a person that was ill that passed recently.
And was that person that passed recently were they like a brother? Or
No.
No, but just a male that was a friend of yours. Okay, let's take that off the table. I still feel a man with you that's very strong. And I do feel someone that, I don't know, I do feel someone from high school, and I felt the J initials. So I'm just going to leave that with you for now and see if I can't get more for you in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, that's not ringing a bell right now, but
I also felt grandmother coming through, meaning I felt a mom energy coming through. I felt warm and loving. I felt somewhere you're at an indecision in your life right now, or you're struggling with, maybe a career path. Can you understand that? Are you questioning employment in this way? I do want to say you're on the right path, meaning I think your intuition is somehow guiding you. Whether we let it or not is a different story. But there is something about your grandmother also being very intuitive. Yeah. And can you take an R initial, please? An R initial? R for a female. Like
for a female?
Yeah. Like a Renee. Yeah.
Not ringing a bell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to step back and let Kelley take it from here. I'll just say I feel your grandmother being a confidant, and that somehow she's saying you confide in her. So she might be a guide for you also. So take that, please, Courtney. All right, Kelley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to tune in because I also felt a man, but I had this feeling when I felt him that he was more of family, but you weren't as close with him. Would you understand your grandfather on father's side in spirit, and you didn't know him as well? You knew about, but you weren't as close with him, I feel like, as you would have been with the other side of your family.
That's right.
But yeah. I do feel like he really comes through to let you know, like he supports you, he guides you, and he watches over you. Because I do feel like even though you weren't as connected, he still very much cared about you and loved you and knew about you. Do you understand this?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And do you know anything about him if I were to tell you?
I'm sorry?
If I were to give you some information, would you be able to validate it? Do you know enough about him if I could give you some information?
Probably.
Okay, perfect. You would understand then his passing was, I want to say, quick and unexpected. I want to say,
No, no.
okay. Would you understand there being an issue with his heart?
Let's see. Is this, well, the person,
On dad's side that you, yes, the grandfather and dad's side.
no, the person that recently passed, yes, but grandfather on dad's side, no.
Okay. I might be getting two people and that happens, but I just want you to, I want to work with this grandfather because I feel him very strong. And I feel
Okay.
like even though you didn't know him as well, you have a lot of his traits, like his positive traits. I feel like you're determined like him. You have a strong mind for business like him, things like that. Do you understand this?
Yes.
You don't give up easy. And I feel like this man doesn't give up easy. And I feel like the reason he comes through is to kind of like let you know, like he's standing behind you and supporting you. Like he's trying to let you know, like you're on the right direction. You're doing the right things. Don't doubt yourself. Don't overthink things. You're doing good. And he's right behind you and supporting you. I do feel like you are intuitive. I also feel like you have vivid dreams with spirit that maybe you don't know who they all are or don't remember the dreams, and he's one of them. He's like a
Okay.
guide for you in some ways, even though he's family. Okay. And that you guys have this soul connection because not only are you blood related, but I feel like there's past life, and in the past life you chose to come in this life the way you did because he knew he was going to come to guide you and help you later. That's the feeling I get with him.
Okay.
And then I know our time's up, so there is more, but go ahead, Cheryl. What
May
were
I
you-
just say, is that who you wanted to hear from, Courtney? Anyone in particular that you wanted to hear from?
I was expecting my grandmother to come through. The grandfather was a surprise,
Okay.
and I was kind of wondering if the person that recently passed would whoops,
They were probably
would
trying
come
to
through.
Came through.
I think they were trying to pop in because I got the heart thing. But I would say this sometimes they kind of try, but they don't push hard enough, and I can't like force it. But I did feel the heart thing, and was that a male?
The male
Yes.
friend.
Yeah, because I felt male too. If it is the person that passed, he was trying to pop in, but I made him step aside. I wanted to connect with grandfather because he was
Mhm.
stronger. But I will say this, he did come through. I felt the heart thing. I felt male. I also feel like there's sadness. Not like he's sad, but in life there was some sadness. Like when he was alive, he was sad about some things. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I feel like he carried a lot of a heavy heart. And he's at peace now, and I feel like he wants you to know that. So I also feel like for some reason he's not in pain. I feel like that's really important. And when I say pain, I'm not necessarily sure it's like pain, but almost like pain of my mind, like the sadness. Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense. He wasn't very nice.
Okay. Well, that would make so he's not in pain anymore. He's at peace. He's figuring things out. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. That's all I'm getting. He's probably not ready to come all the way through. Like I said, he popped in, but it wasn't strong. I went with the one that was strong.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Courtney, you're very intuitive, by the way, and I keep hearing entrepreneur. So I just have to hand that to you. Like I think your grandmother's helping you with your path. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
there's a lot
Thank
of
you.
trust there. Thank you, Courtney, for
Thank you,
coming on
Courtney.
today.
Thank you.
And is Melissa here? Yeah.
I think we have the lovely
I see
Melissa.
Melissa.
Oh, hello. Trying to come off the camera. It says, or trying to come on camera.
Okay. We'll see you in a second. It's like the invisible voice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I was just working away and I lost track of time.
Oh, no worries. Well, we can do this without the camera. Or there we go.
There she is.
Could be. There we go.
Okay. Well, how can we help you today?
Well, I heard that last reading. That sounds interesting. I mean, there's lots of people I'd love to connect to, but I'd also appreciate any guidance you have professionally.
Okay. Is it my turn, Cheryl, or yours? I can't remember.
I don't know. But
Well-
why don't you start? Why don't you start? Because I want to ask her about the profession, but go ahead.
You said what now?
Yeah,
You were
what about your profession you wanted to ask,
wanted to
Melissa?
ask about your
Yeah,
profession?
just guidance. I'm working with a new nonprofit that is wonderful, but there's a lot of things that we need to fix and correct. And so it's just
Well,
big
when
tasks ahead.
I tune in, and it feels like you kind of took over a bit of like you just took this over. Is that correct? It also
Mm-hmm.
feels like there was a lot of, I want to say, chaotic drama in the organization, and it feels like they've like revamped a lot, and you're making some big changes too. It feels like.
Yes. Yeah. I took over for an interim and the founder. There were
Okay.
a lot of, like you said, dramatic issues.
Yeah, and it just feels like you're the right person for the job. I feel like you're gonna flip it around. It's gonna do. I keep saying 180. It's gonna be going from like here to here, and you take it to the next level is what I'm hearing. And I don't know what kind of a nonprofit it is, but I do feel like a big fundraiser. So I don't know if you're putting that together, but it feels to me like quite a big fundraiser, and you do really
Yeah.
well, and it makes a lot of money and gets, I keep hearing a lot of publicity. So I feel like you kind of get them out there in the spotlight more, and that's what it's needed.
Yeah.
Is this something that's helping disadvantaged like adults, like homelessness
Yes.
and things like that?
Children and adults.
Okay.
But yeah, it's in Kenya. So
Okay.
they're orphans. There are many, especially children that are in difficult situations without consistent homes.
Yeah, so I feel like you're going to make a big impact, and you're going to do a lot of good. I have to say though, I want to say I I feel your energy, and I know you have like grand ideas, and I know you're totally capable of creating them, but I want you to be realistic about the timeline. But you will get it
Mhm.
done, and I don't want you to give up because you think it's taking too long or you're not making progress. You're I feel like you're hard on yourself. You don't see your progress. You understand
Yes,
that? Okay.
I have big dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hand it over to Cheryl now, and I
Yes.
let her chime in, and we'll see what happens.
I love the reading, Kelley. I'm right on board with that. And I would say, yeah, Melissa, don't jump ship. And it is about you taking the initiative, even though you've done, gosh, so dramatic. Like you've really resurrected or brought this nonprofit back to life, or at least you've given it feet and moving legs. And now it can actually bring some help to someone because it felt very stuck or very, getting ready to ditch it or, and I do feel long term with this too, whether you stay with them long term or not, which I kind of feel you do because you make this your own, like this has your own stamp on it. This has your, like you are the person behind the name. How's that? Or you're the person behind the brand, so to speak. I love it that you are reaching out to Kenya. I mean, what a beautiful energy that country has alone. And just, I mean, I don't know if you feel very just connected to them. Do you just feel a
Oh yeah.
connection, a very spiritual connection with that part of the world? Like this is, and I do feel one of your goals is to bring people together who have never met. So maybe you bring fundraising people who together who have never met. Your next job or your next wish that I'm hearing from spirit is to be the organizer and kind of start networking and putting the right people together who can do this job for you. So then you can go on to do bigger things for this nonprofit and this company. You mentioned that it was run by some people who were stuck, what have you. Are they no longer in the picture, or one of them is no longer in the picture? I feel them not
Yeah.
participating. Yeah.
Yeah, the interim CEO who took over before me, he's really stepped aside. He was retired. And then the founder is trying to reach out to me, but I don't know if that's a great idea.
Well, look, and sometimes when we don't know, I would just say, look, you keep doing what you're supposed to do. I do believe there might be a connection with the two of you, but not yet. It's not this year, I don't feel. Maybe it's later down the road. Like you need some more of an entourage around you, or once again, the team. We're always about team and effort. I feel like, look, you have such a great energy about you that the effort that it takes once things do get rolling, and it's going to be very magical. I don't know if Kelley feels that, but it feels charming. It feels, of course it's needed, and it feels, purpose filled. It feels heart centered, it feels grounded. I think that's a big practice to have, is to keep taking that nonprofit and just grounding it to Mother Earth, putting all this gold light around it, all this beautiful tree energy around it, really grounding it into the work, into the earth, so it can really create more of that manifesting that you need, more funds.
Wow,
And
that's
more
really cool
help.
that you said that, because like the medical mission trips all started underneath a tree in
Wow.
Kenya. So when you were saying grounded and tree, I just pictured it. I wasn't there, but they started treating patients under this large shaded tree.
Oh, that gives me chills. Didn't you feel that, Kelley? You
Yes,
saw
I
Kelley
did. I
go
love
in
it.
her
It's like,
chair.
cool.
We could feel that energy. So thank you
Awesome.
for sharing, acknowledging.
And look, Cheryl, you're sitting under a tree.
I'm under a
Yeah.
tree, and it's
I love the
gold.
background.
I know. I was like, wait, you're even sitting under a tree. Well, that was great.
That's fun.
That was
Thank you,
great.
Melissa.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm really happy you're doing that, Melissa. I feel like you're making a big difference. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Fun. Thank you. All right. Take care. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so
Likewise.
much.
Thanks.
Erica, it is your turn.
The lovely Erica.
Yes. Hi, Erica.
Hey there. Let's see. Yes, there we go. Hello, Cheryl and Kelley. I'm so excited to be here live with both of you.
So
And
excited to do this reading with you.
I know, I'm so excited. So I'm kind of in between two really cool events. We have Dia de los Muertos coming up,
Yes.
and then I just had a birthday last week.
Yes.
Happy
And so-
birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. And I was just kind of wondering if there were any messages from spirit or loved ones who have passed, just anything that kind of comes up.
You want to start, Cheryl?
I felt you going to Mexico or celebrating this holiday or anywhere, but I feel like taking a trip and celebrating this amazing holiday. And also in the future, I felt you are going to take a group of people either on holidays just like this one coming up, or other special sacred sites or sacred events that I think, Erica, you're connecting with people is something that fills your heart. Like, do you love people? That's where I feel the connection. It's like one-on-one, but in a group setting. Like, I'm connecting with all these people. I'm taking them on this journey and we're exploring, investigating the energies of the earth and the sacred sites. So I'm just loving that for you. And I think your heart's in it. And I want to tell you, I don't know if that's part of the path that you want to do, but it's a path that would bring a lot of joy for you. So I'm going to hand that to you. And then Kelley, I'm going to ask you to step in. What are you getting, Kelley?
So I get a man that steps forward. He
Okay.
feels like a grandfather. I want to say, well, I feel like, actually, would you understand both grandfathers being in spirit? On dad's
No.
side and mom's side.
On a mom's side, dad is in spirit. On dad's side, grandpa is still living.
Okay, so I do feel like I have two, but I'm gonna work with the one I have coming through. Then that's in spirit, hopefully. I feel like, because I felt immediately when you said that, I felt a grandfather come through. I felt he was very loving. He was very funny, and I also feel like he could be really what do you call it, strong-willed or opinionated. Would you understand a grandfather like this?
You might be tuning into maybe an uncle.
Okay, is it on dad's side? Is he on dad's side?
No, it's on mom's side.
Okay, that's fine. I just have a rule with spirit, but every now and then I have a spirit that likes to break my rules. And he came in on dad's side. So I would say, if that's him, if this is your uncle and that fits your uncle, you would understand him also being kind of a rebel or doing things his way.
Honestly, I did not know grandpa or great grandpa on dad's side.
Oh, no, but your
so that's
uncle? Would you understand that for uncle on mom's side?
Strong-willed, yes. Very loving, yes.
And kind of doing things his way.
I'm not sure. I don't think that's hitting for me.
Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Let me just keep going here. So hold on. Well, I'm going to stick with what I originally felt. I know this man came in on dad's side. I know he's strong-willed. I know he's stubborn, but he's very loving. He feels grandfatherly, but he's not a grandfather. I'm not sure the relationship, so I could be off on that. But I know like he was stubborn and he liked to do things his way and he didn't beat around the bush. And he had a great sense of humor. So do you know anybody like that in spirit? I'm really drawn to dad's side because he's standing on my left, which is dad's side, and that's the hand I keep using.
I'm wondering if he's someone like a dad or if
No, he's a grandfather.
a grandfather.
He's a grandfather, yeah. So, or he's like a grandfather. So it could be like a great uncle, but he's like that generation. I know that because he's showing me the pyramid, which tells me the generation in my mind, and he's the grandfather level. So he could be a great uncle, but I feel like he was grandpa to everybody, or he was like a grandpa to everybody. That's how he feels.
Okay. I think that on dad's side, that would most likely be like my great grandpa.
Okay.
I mean, my grandpa is like that. He currently is he is in living, but he is kind of stubborn and such, but maybe
He's
great grandpa, I
Alzheimer's.
just didn't know him too well.
Is your grandfather having Alzheimer's or dementia?
Nope.
Okay, good. Sometimes I can connect with them. So when they're in that state of mind, they're kind of in the spirit world too, and here. It's weird. So I've had that happen. So that's what I was wondering. You don't know much about your great grandfather though at all, because he's very strong. Like he's pushy. He's like, no, this is where I'm coming in. He's like correcting me. I feel like he had a good sense of humor, but he also didn't beat around the bush. He was like to the point and he got things done, and that's just how he was.
Yeah, you're definitely describing the men on my dad's side of the family for sure. They all have a great sense of humor, but they are all very strong-willed. And I'm not surprised. Sometimes, like, whenever I have had any sort of mediumship reading, spirits will come in that I don't automatically recognize and know. So even though I don't personally, know right off the bat,
that's okay.
I'm
following
along.
You could validate the stuff by asking your grandfather. I feel like, but I also feel like he really comes through to support you and guide you, because you have some similarities to him where you just get things done and you don't beat around the bush, and you're very determined like he was. So you have some of his traits and he's trying to help you. I feel like that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm here to support. I'm here to be with you. There's something around this time of year as well, like either it's like a birthday or anniversary or something, because he's also, I feel like, coming around because people are thinking of him, or it's like, it's coming around that time where everybody wants to do something in his honor, is how I feel. Do you understand this? And I know it's that Day of the Dead, right? But it feels like maybe it's more than that. So I don't know. It feels like maybe it's a birthday, or it's an anniversary of a passing, or a wedding anniversary of some sort that everybody remembers. That's what it feels like. And I just feel like because he's been on everybody's mind, he's really kind of showing up to let everybody know, I'm still around. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere until I get you guys all here, Interesting though is that your grandfather's one of many children, yes? Like there's more than like 3, there's more than 4. Like, cause
absolutely.
Like, it's like going. And I feel like this man raised a lot of kids and a lot of grandkids and things like that. So he's like, I know. I feel like he cussed sometimes, and he'd be like, I know how to spot bullshit when I see, So like, he's like, I've seen it all. I can spot anything. Like he was intuitive. But he also just had been around the block, is what he's saying, basically. So great energy, full of love for you. And I just feel like really supporting you on your journey, because I do feel like you're just kind of going in a new journey or a new direction in the last year. So I don't know if that's true, but that's what he's telling me, that you're heading in this new direction, and he's really proud of you, that you've kind of manifested this, is how he makes me feel. Do you understand this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's what I get. Cheryl, did you get anything?
Well, let me just ask you, Erica, what question would you have for us? Like what else did you want to know? Because I have more information, but I want to know, like,
okay.
Do you have a question like about anything other than anything? Like, I'm not going to even say anything else, or should I just tell you what I'm getting?
I'd love to hear what you're getting.
Okay. So look, I feel I feel you're home, is what I'm hearing. Like you're home, your soul is home. I'm feeling that you're very creative. I'm feeling, a teacher, a very good teacher energy around you. And I feel, once again, very creative, very artsy as well, or theater. Whether it's singing or dancing or painting, it's all about creative, that you're in your home when you're creating, but also you have found your home and you have found your path. And that a lot of can't, I don't know if I ever said that to anyone before, but like you have found your path. Whatever that means to you is what's important. But I feel like you're kind of walking your walk right now. You're walking your talk, you're walking your walk, and maybe that's a new thing for you. That's how I'm hearing it. So this is a big deal, right? This is like, hey, we're out there, doing what our passion is, right? Hoping that we can make this a lifelong career or whatever it is, meet new love from it. But I do feel there's a home for you. And that's how I felt. Your soul is home. So I'm going to leave that with you, Erica.
I love that, Cheryl. That was so
Thank you.
beautiful. Well, thanks, Erica.
Yeah, thank you both so much.
Yeah, thank you. So, Cheryl, you want to just finish up and make any announcements?
I
Because I
just
think
want
we were going to
let's
have a
thank
little final message. And
I thank everyone for being on the call today, Kelley. And for anyone listening that didn't get on the readings today, or if you did, you can always sign up again next week. We always offer that. Please, grab your ticket for next week or the week after, what have you, if you can't make it next Wednesday. I just want to mention my website. I want to mention it, Kelley's website coming up. My website is mediumcheryl.com. I have a great event happening November 5th. It's a Wednesday with Medium Thomas John. It's an online event. So this is online mediumship readings with two mediums, myself and Thomas John. You can get tickets through my events page. So through my events page on my website, so mediumcheryl.com. Check that out. Also, Thomas's, his is, at his website. But I want to thank all of you for being here today. It's such an important time of year that we're coming into. We're all very, very sensitive, and we're all opening up to the possibilities of connecting with our loved ones or feeling them. And that's what Kelley and I do. Whether we work on this show and teach, we both are teachers and mentors, or we also both do private readings. We both have a spirit circle. I know mine are online. Kelley's are both online and in person. So Kelley, I'll let you share with everyone what's coming up for you, because you have some busy events. You're busy.
I do. I have some stuff. So I'm just going to focus on November right now.
Okay.
There's not much happening in December because I'm going on a cruise for 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, but I'll be gone for 2 weeks. So November 9th, it's a Sunday. I have an online small group reading. I still have some tickets left. It's through Zoom. Everybody gets a reading, and you can purchase the tickets from my website. Just go to mediumkelly.com and then go to my events tab and just look for the small group reading online. I also just started and opened up a new service that I'm offering, and I'm really honored and excited to be doing this. And it's something I've been called to do for a while, but been waiting for some reason, I guess, waiting for a sign. And I got the sign recently. So I've opened up my own one-to-one mentorship, helping people, grow and learn and build their business in the mediumship and psychic world. I've also opened it up for small groups of 3, for 3 friends maybe that want to develop together and save money on the one-on-one mentorship, but it's still kind of very much like a one-on-one. It's just a little bit cheaper because 3 people are sharing the price. And I tried to make it very affordable and something where even it can fit your budget, even if you want to, do 1 month on, 1 month off, 1 month. I'm very flexible with how I set it up. So I am very excited about that. You can go to my website, again, mediumkelly.com, and just go to my services page, and there'll be a drop down and click on mentorship. But, or you can just see it on my homepage. You'll see the little button that says services and one that says mentorship. Definitely something I'm very excited to be offering. I think it's a very valuable thing I've put together. I think you get a lot of one-on-one, a lot of valuable insight. There'll be homework. There's going to be things where I bring in sitters for you to practice, and I'll help guide you and give you feedback and things like that. So I'm very excited. That's my big announcement.
That's
Uh,
lovely. I mean, that's lovely, Kelley.
thank you.
And thank you for mentioning that. So that's going to really bring a lot of students, and especially when they can work with their friends, or
Mhm.
maybe they could be one of 3 students that want to be part of a group.
Yeah, yeah, that just, and I do teach a beginner class that I do
Mm.
in person, and I'm really working towards developing it to teach online.
That's wonderful, Kelley.
Yeah, it's just, I'm an in-person kind of teacher, so I'm really adapting to the online stuff. The
Mhm.
psychic sit-ups has started, but come January, it's already up. We have the next session. So if
Oh,
you're
great.
interested in a development circle, psychic sit-ups is all online. It's amazing. You will love it. You'll have 2 teachers, myself and Jules Davis, and she's in Southern California, and Cheryl knows her too, and
Mhm.
she's amazing. And so we're both going to be co-teaching, but we'll take turns who teaches. There'll be the morning class and the evening class twice a week.
Oh, it's
Very
just
much.
fantastic.
We just started it this week and we've had so much fun. So
It's fantastic. Thank you so much. And
yeah.
yes, we just want to thank everyone for being part of our show today, part of our program. Kelley, do you have any words of wisdom or anything from you want to leave us with for this week? And as we come into the Halloween and the spectacular weekend
Yeah.
we're all
I
planning on
feel like
having.
everybody needs to remember, enjoy every moment. Like if you're having a rough time, don't let that ruin you having fun for Halloween. Like really make the most of every moment because our time is precious here. We need to value it. So
Mhm.
don't stay home because you think you're not in a good mood or this and that. Snap out of it, go out and hang out with people. Put yourself around people if you're feeling that. Don't sit at home alone if you're feeling a little sad. I want you to get out, and somebody invited you, go over there. I just think it's really important that we get out and about and we live and we enjoy right now.
That's a great great sign off, Kelley, is to really appreciate the moment. I just want to share that
Yeah.
definitely your words, and also just to tell everyone, look, tell those around you that you love them. Like Kelley said, every moment is precious. Let people know you care about them, or connect with someone you haven't connected in a while. I mean, that's a good thing. Just letting people know you think about them can be much bigger than
Mhm.
what you and I think, right? We don't know what people are going through. So just saying a hello to someone can really make their day, make their week.
It really can. I always like to smile at people, on the street, even if I don't know them, and just say hi.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
about 50% respond and the other 50% don't. So I just look like a silly person. But my husband and I were like that. We even wave at people on the street in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
hear
I
that's what
mean,
we do.
we all got to be nice to each other.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what our political views are. We just have to be nice to each other.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. My mom and I sit out in the front yard and we wave to people when they're coming home from work, just trying to say hi to people, let them know
Yeah.
that they're seen, and we want to say hi, we care about you. So
Yes.
anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
my
it's
husband knows
lovely.
everybody in the neighborhood that walks by because he stands out there and talks to them. It's so funny because he's not social, but he's a social butterfly in our front yard when he's doing yard work. Like everyone knows my husband in the neighborhood.
That's
So I
great.
love it. Yeah, I
That's
love it.
great. Well, guys, I mean, Kelley, it's always good to see you. I mean, I can't believe I only see you once a week, but I do cherish our time together.
You.
Thank you so much for being with me on this journey, and I'm with you. I mean, you're the one that got the ball started, and I just kind of jumped on, and here we are.
It's
So
been quite a journey, hasn't it?
yeah, it
We're
has
at 4
been.
years.
I know it's been
I
amazing.
can't believe that 4 years just went by like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm enjoying it. I love the show. I appreciate everybody coming on the show, purchasing readings. If you haven't got a reading for next week and you want one, I would say book it now. And or look in a future week that works
Mhm.
for you. In a few weeks, I'll be doing the show live from Hawaii.
Oh, great, great, great. Well, I'll look
Yeah, I don't
forward
know
to
what the
it.
time difference is yet. I'll have to figure that out
Oh my gosh.
of where, but
Okay.
if it's beautiful enough, I might sit outside to do my portion so
Oh,
you guys can see the beach.
we'd love that. We'd love that. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm
Well,
very
guys,
excited.
have a great holiday weekend. Happy Halloween. And Kelley and I just want to thank all of you, and just, send your love around the world, because really it's such a precious vibration. And so thank you so much. We're so grateful to have the show. Thank you for letting us be a part of your day. All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Step into a new dimension of spirit, transformation, and connection. Join Evidential psychic mediums Kelley Eckhart and Cheryl Murphy for Seeing Beyond, Living Transformed, a powerful new live show on SoulSearch TV. We go live Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, starting September 10th. Receive live psychic and mediumship readings, awaken your gifts, and connect to spirit in real time. Each week, explore deep spirituality, intuitive development, and conversations with luminary experts, healing, past lives, the afterlife, and more. Call in, ask your questions, and receive direct guidance from your spirit team. Watch free on SoulSearch TV or reserve your live reading now. Spots are limited on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, and SoulSearch TV.